Hey everybody, to my online family, I am excited that we've made it to the month of November. 2 months left. And for this month, we're doing a series entitled Finishing Strong. Hear me loud and clear. You've made it through 10 months. You have 2 months left and you must finish strong. I'm excited about us closing this year out together, not defeated, but stronger in the Lord. So make sure you log in every week so we can do what? Finish strong. I love you. Keep hope alive.
Oh, you've made it. There's only 2 months left to this year. Wow. And everyone under the sound of my voice, I need you to hear me. You've heard me say, as a praying man, I know certain things are happening at certain times. And in the last 3 months of the year, normally there's a shaking. And the shaking is to bring attention to some things that need to change before you get to your new year. Wherever there's stress, there's a lack of structure. And for many of you all, he's shaking some things to get you ready for your 2025. 2024 was the year of expectation, and we had to get you ready to expect a miracle. 2025 is your year of manifestation. There's some things that are about to be manifested in your life. Your wandering days are over. You're going to see it, you're going to touch it, you're going to experience it. So pay attention. So why wouldn't the enemy intensify his attacks to try to shut you down? For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. Look at me. You do not wrestle against flesh and blood. This thing is spiritual. You have an enemy, and the devil wants to stop you from making it to your year of manifestation. But why would God bring you this far for you to go down now? Come on, lean in, lean in. You must finish this year strong. You gotta hear me. You might as well square up. You might as well pull your shoulders back. Hold your head up. Come on, I need you to put a demand. Tell your neighbor, you have to finish strong. You're gonna have to monitor your words. You're gonna have to monitor your attitude. You're gonna have to monitor your spirit, because the devil wanna do everything he can to try to make you change your confession. But allow me just to go in the spirit for 1 minute. If you were gonna die, you should have died in March. If you were gonna quit, you should have quit in July. But you're not gonna get me this close where I can smell victory. And I've already determined certain things that happen in 24 not gonna happen in 25. Come on, I need you to encourage somebody, because the enemy want to make some of y'all walk away. No, boo, you ain't going nowhere. What you started, you going to finish. And when I say finish, you ain't just going to finish either. You're going to finish strong. Come on here, warn your neighbor, say, you must finish strong. All right? I need you to go to the book of action. Go to the book of action, which is the book of Acts. And we're going to deal with the apostle, the one named Paul. He's a preacher, he's a teacher, he's a church planter. He's one that God saved. He's one that God has used. You got to hear me. And now he has to make it to Rome. It is mandatory that he stand before Caesar. You have to go to Rome. It is mandatory that you stand before Caesar. It is a divine appointment. You're not just going to pop up. It's going to be a journey to get there. But your journey is not going to be easy, because the enemy want to make you look like and feel like a liar. But God is going to make sure you make it to your destination, and you're going to finish this chapter strong. Can I talk for a minute? He's literally put on a ship, because this is the natural part. You're not just going to snap your finger and you end up in front of certain people. There's a process to get you there. He's put on a ship. There are a total, I find it amazing when the Bible gives us just small details, that there's a total of 276 passengers. You have to hear me. Everyone that's there is not a prisoner. Some of them are just passengers, which means that it's some of everybody on your boat going in the same direction. I feel sorry for those of y'all that only want to be on the boat with saved people. Only want to be on the boat with people who speak in tongues. You're going to be the light in the midst of darkness. God want to make sure you shine, not always in front of church people, but he going to put you around some sinners that's going to respect the God in you. Come on, we out here now. If you pay attention to the season that they're in, and we're headed into the winter season, the Bible is even clear that it is the winter season right now. You ready? And the weather is bad. They get on a boat to leave, and Paul warns them that they shouldn't go right now based upon the weather. A warning is released before they leave. If you look at the screen, 27 and 10, men, I see that our voyage is going to be disastrous. Pay attention to the words. And it's going to bring about great loss to the ship and to cargo. As a matter of fact, it's even going to affect some of our lives. He did his best to tell them not to go, but they did not listen to him. Have you ever tried to warn people, but they do whatever they want to do anyway? And them doing what they want to do even put you in a bad situation. Can I talk? Last night, my devotion, I talked about things that drain you. And one of the things that can drain you is when people don't listen to you and you know what you're talking about. The Bible says, although they disobeyed and didn't listen to him, they got out in the middle of a storm. And when they got out in the middle of the storm, pay attention, a promise came in the storm. My God. And I came to talk to some of y'all. In the middle of your storm, he told me to speak a promise over you. Can I talk to you? Verse 21 through 2, after they had gone a long time without food, Paul stood up before them and said, men, this is when Paul just a little petty. God will give you room to just be a little petty. You should have taken my advice not to sail to Crete. Then you would have spared yourselves this damage and loss. Okay, period. I'm done being petty. Now let me go spiritual. But now, I urge you to keep up your courage. We're on this boat now, and I need to monitor the temperature on this boat, because, hear the promise, not one of you will be lost. But hear me clearly, but what we in is going to be destroyed. Last night, an angel of God, whom I belong to, and whom I serve, stood behind me. You didn't see it, you didn't hear it. But because I'm on this boat with your hard-headed selves, he's about to save this whole boat. And I came to tell you, that's what I told you, you're in the right place, at the right time, around the right people. And I need you to monitor the temperature in your section. I need you to make sure that everybody got the right body language, right posture. Hold your head up. You coming out of this Square your shoulders back. Unscissor your legs. Get ready to run. Get ready to shout. Because God's about to do something major in this building for you. In the middle of a storm, I'm telling you, you're going to make it out of this. Some of y'all have already counted yourselves out, but God sent me in this building, in this big old ship to tell you the devil is a liar. Please. Listen. So tell me, what do you need to survive when the storms of life is raging? Tell me, what do you need to survive? He said to them, number one, he prophesied to himself. He says, do not be afraid, Paul. Listen to me. They can be afraid. You can't be scared. You got to hear me, Paul. I'm going to need you to monitor your fear. You must stand trial before Caesar. And God, pay attention to this one, has graciously given you the lives of all who sail with you. They gonna make it because you on this boat. And you got somewhere you got to go. Y'all ain't got to say nothing to me. And I came to tell your neighbor sitting next to you, you gonna make it because who's sitting next to you? They have a destination and a promise attached to their name. And because you sit next to them, you about to get a breakthrough too. Y'all didn't hear me? Did you hear what I just said? Did you hear what I just said? You in the house called breakthrough. And he would not let the house have a breakthrough and not give you one. It's about to be your turn. Please. Say your neighbor, you got to finish strong. You got to finish. So he says, now I got to make sure that I'm not afraid. But then he says to those on the boat, so keep up your courage, men. Here's the line. All I need you to do is have courage. Me, I'm monitoring my fear, and I got faith. Can I tell you something? I have faith in God that it will happen just like he told me. Is it? Oh my God. I'm not asking your opinion. I don't even need your advice. I'm going based on what I heard God say to me. We coming out of this. I'm trying to stay up on this stage. I'm already ready to jump off this stage because some of y'all look like you gonna crash and burn. You ain't dying no time soon. We cancel your funeral. We cancel you walking away and quitting. We all about to survive these next 2 months. We must. It's going to be a little shipwreck. You're going to hit some hard times. But we going to be all right. Nothing's going to happen by accident. Everything is in divine order. Let's check. Let's do the checklist of what's on the boat. No fear. Faith. Yep. Got that covered. Courage. Got that covered. No fear. I ain't scared. I've been through worse than this. I've seen too many miracles for me to doubt God now. I've had too many close encounters to believe that a storm is going to take me out. God, I wish you was sitting next to a miracle, please. And because based upon what I've been through, I have faith that cannot be shaken. Everybody don't have to have faith, but somebody in your section got to know that now unto him that is able. God, please check your faith section. Somebody got to believe. Everybody up in here can't be without somebody. And then we got to make sure we got a little courage up in here. Everybody can't be sitting back looking crazy, hiding. If you gonna ride with me, I got faith, you got courage. Check. No fear, check. I'm not scared to get up in the morning. Check. I believe God, I believe God, I believe God, I believe God. Some of y'all only believe God when things are going good. But it takes a special person to believe God in the middle of a storm. Is there anybody in the middle going through something right now, but you know now unto him that is able to do exceedingly? Watch me, watch me, watch me. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Faith people don't wait until they get out of the storm to praise God. Faith people in the middle of a storm, we rock the boat by giving God glory. I'm looking for somebody, watch me. This ain't the storm, this is my praise. This ain't the wind, that's me rocking back and forth saying, I believe God. Somebody in your section need a faith praise. We're not gonna wait until we get out the storm to praise God. I need somebody that's going through hell right now. I might not have no money, but I gotta praise. I might be sick in my body, but I gotta praise. I might be having a rough time, but I gotta praise. On the count of three, where my faith praise is at. Don't you play with me. I need you to rock this boat. I need you. Everybody don't have to have faith. Tell your neighbor, you can hide under my faith. But I'm believing God that November and December, we coming out of the hell we went through. In June, July, August, release faith praise. Faith praise. Faith praise. Faith praise. Faith praise. 1, 2, 3. Faith praise. Open your mouth. Shake it. Come on, people of faith. I need you to do what I tell you to do. I need you to literally just shake the hand of 3 people and tell them, I promise you, we gonna finish strong. I promise you. Speak it. Speak it. Open your mouth. Open your mouth. We getting out of this. We gonna complete it. We gonna cross the finish line. Regardless of the hits. Glory to God. The contract don't come through. The door is about to open. Your body is going to be healed. Your family is going to be restored. Come on here. I need you to say it. I'm sorry. I can't pray in tongues in front of everybody. But when the storms of life are raging, yay! On your way to your seat, tell them, We got to finish. Let's explain your life. Let's explain your life. Let's explain your life. Have a seat. Let's explain, how did you get here? How did you get here? Let's talk about how you got here. Let's talk. Because forget you got a promise, but your promise is being tested. I'll say that again. You have a promise, but your promise is being tested. You have a promise, but your promise is being tested. God is not a man that he can lie. Regardless of your losses, he still got time to do it. Let's talk. Let's do the test. Number one, some of y'all have lost direction based upon the hits of the storm. In verse 15, the ship was caught by the storm. Caught. You caught up in something and could not head into the wind. So what you're doing is you've thrown your hands up and you've gave away driving along. You don't control the situation. And for many of you all, you feel as if your life is out of your control. This is a loss of direction. The hardest thing to do is to get up and don't know what tomorrow gonna look like. Y'all ain't gotta say nothing to me. And this is really hard for control freaks. Cause you used to, I get my planner, and your planner isn't working for you because you didn't plan a storm. You didn't plan to lose the contract. You didn't plan to lose the job. You didn't plan for your house to get hit. And this is a loss of direction. And when you lose direction, for some of you all, you have lost some stuff. Some things have been lost. We took such a violent battering from the storm the next day that we began to throw some of the cargo, the material things off the boat. And for some of y'all, God trying to see how will you act if he just began to remove some of your stuff. Is your stuff more important than your life? Y'all ain't got to say nothing to me. If I take your stuff, will you still believe that I am able? You've lost some things, but what have I told you? What you have coming, pay attention, can't be compared for what you lost. Y'all ain't got to say nothing to me. If you ride this out, and you've lost something, and I'm watching people who've lost some stuff, how it has literally changed your worship, changed your praise. You were praising God. I had a praise before I had stuff. Come on here, look at me. I knew God before I had any of this. And the same God that gave me that is able to give me that back and some more. And some of y'all, I'm sitting here, your cargo is gone, and so is your praise. Oh, y'all ain't got to say nothing to me. I'm sitting up in here watching as you have lost your job. Some people had to lose their house. Some people had to lose cars. Things have been repossessed. It's only for a season. And I can't explain it, that God wants everybody to just know what that feel like. Once you accept the feeling, then comes the praise, then comes the graduation, because you're going to have to minister to somebody who going through a lost season. And you're going to say, see, you're looking at my now, but you don't know my then. Is there anybody in the building? I lost some stuff, but you'll never know what I lost if you look at me now. But I can give you a list of things that I lost. But can I tell you, he said, but I will restore unto you. For some of you all, Based upon your losses, you've also lost your hope. You've also lost your hope based upon your hits. When neither sun, now this blew my mind. I need you to pay attention to this. It was just such a storm that they couldn't see the sun, that they couldn't see the stars. You just lived for a season under a cloud. And it appeared for many days, and the storm continued raging. There's no glimpse of a sun. There's no glimpse of stars. We finally gave up all hope of being saved. And for some of y'all, you have given up hope because you don't see a glimpse of hope. I need you to hear me loud and clear. This is why he makes sure he puts certain people around you that when you lose your hope, somebody gotta be able to say the devil. Oh, y'all not saying nothing to me. And you sitting next to somebody, hit after hit after hit after hit after hit, and they look like this is gonna be like this always. It is not gonna be like this always. You're sitting next to a survivor. You got somebody around you that's been through hell and high water, and they too had lost their hope. But we found out he might not come when you want him. But doggone it, I've learned his ways are not my ways. His timing. Lift up your head, O ye gates. Be ye lifted, everlasting door, and the keep hope alive. Please just believe that he got time to do it. Just believe. And some of y'all feel like, well, how long is the storm gonna last? Because you've lost time being caught up in this season of a storm. The Bible says for 14 days, just for it lasted for 2 weeks of hell. 2 weeks of hell. You feel like you have lost time. And for some of y'all, but I mean really, when is this going to end? When am I going to get out of this? And some of y'all feel like you're on a treadmill. Oh, you just stuck. Your boat just spinning. No direction, no sight of anything happening. Yup, I need you to feel all of that. I need you to feel all of that. What have we lost? Bring that up. Bring that list up on what we have lost. We also lost strength. We lost strength because some of y'all are sitting up here. You are drained. You are tired. Does anybody know what it is to be drained? What it is? Bring up 33 and had gone without food and haven't eaten. You have not been able to hold anything, and you are weak, tired. I need you to look at me. I know what it is to be tired. Tired of people. Tired of the situation. Tired of going through hell. Tired of feeling what you feel. Tired. And I know sometimes we come around here looking like we're a superhero, but life has a way of hitting you that will knock the wind out of you. And I'm looking at some of y'all. I don't want to judge you. I feel you. You are drained. You're tired of going through what you're going through. I got you, boo. I got you. You tired, but I got energy. You drained. Stay with me. Stay with me. I got enough energy to carry us all up out of here. And it's not just me. It's some different people in different sections who are called set it off people. I know you're tired. That's why, God, that you drag your behind up in here, because he know you have been tested. Can I bring up the loss? Bring up the loss. Bring up the losses again. See, on this side, you've lost direction. You've lost stuff. You feel like you don't have hope. You feel like you've wasted time and you are weak. You are drained. You lost direction. I mean, you have studied. You got your skill set. You got a degree and you don't know what's going on. You have lost some things. You can't make ends meet. You've lost hope. There's a part of you that feel like, well, I'm not going to be saved. I feel you. You feel as if I'm this age. I should be further along than this. Should be. But God, maybe he knew you couldn't handle it at that age, so he put it on hold at this age. Just because you didn't get it then don't mean you can't get it now. Come on, we talking today. And then you're in here, you are drained. Hard to get out the bed, hard to do what you do. You got to make yourself come to church. You got to make yourself go to work. You don't have the strength. You don't even like to hear your kid's voice. You tired. I'm tired. I am weak. Certain things I'm just ain't putting up with. I can't stand to hear it. I need a break. I am tired. Now, stop for a minute. Own your part. Now, this is what you've lost. But I told you before we got out here what we need to have. And what we need to have, somebody got to have courage in here. Somebody got to have, can't be scared. Somebody got to have faith. Now, I need you to decide which side of the line you going to be on. Now, some of y'all are like, double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Either you're going to believe God or you're not. Anybody going to say that to me? But I need just a few people that don't care what happened. He's still going to be God. I need just a few people. Look at me. I need just a few people. You've made it this. You have made it to the end of the year. You got 2 more months left. This has been a rough year, but you almost done. And December the 31st, you about to get up out of this situation so that you can see what God has for you. I need you to look at it. Where you at? I know you're tired. I know you're drained. I know you have hope, but I need somebody that believe God. Now, some of y'all be wondering, why you have us touching our neighbor? I get tired of touching my neighbor. When you in the boat, now they told me I could get in this boat. I'm a little scared. When you in the boat, you can't just have, I can't control who in the boat, but I can control the atmosphere. I can make sure you can't be up in here looking like that. Fix your face. What you're not going to do is make us think we're going to die. Smile. Look at me. You don't believe God? I believe God. Grab my hand. Believe God with me. I touch and agree with you. Repeat after me. We coming out of this. Look, hold your head up. Check your body posture. You can't hold your head down. Come on, because that right there got a spirit. And I got enough going on outside the boat. I can't have things going on in the boat. I got enough going on at my house. I can't come to church and sit next to a witch or a warlock. I got enough going on at my job. I need to be next to somebody who going through but still believe that God is able. Please obey me. You don't know who's sitting next to you. Somebody ready to jump ship. The devil is a lie. You're not going to commit suicide. You're not going to walk away. You have an appointment with your destiny. You're going to see it. You're going to touch it. You got to get to the year of manifestation. Check your right and your left. Check your right and your left. Check your right and your left. Take your neighbor. We're going to finish strong. We're going to finish strong. We're going to finish strong. We coming out of this. 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 I ain't playing with y'all. If you make me get out this boat, I drag your behind up here and make you get in this boat with me. And I ain't gonna let you out until you feel better about your own life. You cannot tell me, look at me, Candace, you can't tell me God brought you this far to let you drown now. Don't tell me about no storm. Tell me who's a storm chaser. I serve a God who he's already walked on water. He's already proven that he is God. This ain't the worst situation I've been in. I've been in worse than this. Those of you that have a testimony, can you please obey me? Please obey me. I promise you there's somebody in your section that feel hopeless, but God got them sitting next to you. Put a smile. Get up out your seat. I mean, get up. Walk on your boat. Walk on your boat. Get your behind up right now. I said, everybody get up. Get up out your seat. Go to 3 people around you, say, we got to finish strong. Get your behind up. You got to finish what you started. You got to finish what you started. You got to make it through the rest of the year. Please obey me. Please obey me. Come on, do me a favor. Tell them you're about to get your strength back. You're about to get your strength back. You're about to get your fight back. You're about to get your confidence back. You're about to get your courage back. Grab somebody by the hand and start worshiping with them for the next 10 seconds. Hold that hand, worship with them for 10 seconds. What am I worshiping for? Strength. 10, 9, 8, breathe. 7, 6, breathe. 5, 4, squeeze that hand. Say the strength of God to get out of this. Yeah. The strength of God. You have to raise your children. You have to go finish what you started. You cannot quit. You must complete your journey. You cannot throw in the towel. Let that hand go. Lift your hands. Worship God for strength only. Landadaba Shaya. Strength. 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 supernatural strength. Give me 5 seconds. Breathe. 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 You can't have a mental breakdown. You can't lose it. I need your attention. I can stand here and pray, but when I finish praying, you have to have strength. Look at me, look at me. I cannot go through hell and get up here and do what I do unless God give me the strength to do it. You cannot do what you do depleted. You need strength. Do you hear me talking to you? If you don't get strength, you will lay and die. Okay, I'm trying to control myself. I'm doing my best to control myself. But God sent you here. He's looked at your losses. He sent you in the middle with people who have courage, who have faith, who are not afraid, so you can get your strength back. You have to hear me. I can preach all day, but if you don't get your strength, you'll lay in bed all week. You'll go to work but never do anything because you're depleted. You'll be in the house with your family but don't have the strength to fight for it. So Paul, watch this, I'm almost done. I urge you, take some food, take some food. You need to survive. Eat, eat, eat. Eat, eat, eat. No one of you, I'm telling you, not one of you gonna lose a single hair on your head. You're not gonna lose a hair on your head. You're not gonna lose a hair on your head. All I need you to do is eat. Watch me, the Bible says, so Paul broke bread, gave thanks, and he began to eat. The Bible says when he began to eat, they were encouraged and they began to eat. Look at me on this stage. Look at me on this stage. You have no idea what I've been through. You have no idea what I had to face. You have, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. You have no idea how the enemy attacks me on a daily basis. You better hear me loud and clear. I've been in a storm earlier this week. I had to go to a doctor, to an optometrist. They had to do some laser thing on one of my eyes. When I finished, they said, okay, this is to remove the pressure. When I sat in the seat, they said, oh my God, something's going wrong. Your pressure isn't going down, it's going up. You have to sit here until this pressure goes down. You were only supposed to be here for 40 minutes. I say 3 hours. I got up and went in the bathroom. I have certain intercessors. I started texting, start praying, start praying, start praying, start praying. I went home. I had to do these jobs, and I had to go to work. She called the job, said I'm not coming in until later on, because I'm sitting there. I'm like, God. I started reminding God of his promises. I said, oh, taste and see. Huh? I will see the goodness of the Lord. You hear me, Erica? I started, look at me. I started believing. I laid down. I took a nap for a few minutes. I woke up. I felt a little bit better. I said, all right, I see progress. I decree, and I went and got my prayer scarf. I wrapped it around my neck. I walked through my house. See, you complain. I pray in tongues. You cry. I walk by faith and not by sight. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I woke up the next day. My sight was cleared. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. But can I tell you how the devil talks some smack? When I tell you I had to guard my mind, I had to muster up enough strength. And I am in this room. You'll never know it unless I told you. You'll never know it unless I told you. So I ate first. And I'm trying to encourage you, get your strength back. The devil is a liar. Ooh, touch your neighbor, say the devil is a liar. Please, please obey me. 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 Jonathan. Ready? When you get your strength back, for 14 days, they didn't see any sun, they didn't see any stars. After they got their strength back, they finally saw daylight. When they opened their eyes, they saw a sea and sand. Listen to me. They attempted to point the ship in the direction to get there, but the wind took it over. I need your attention. They hit a rock to the point that the ship was destroyed, but everybody's still alive. I need you to nudge your neighbor and tell him, I'm still here. You didn't hear me? I got a hit, but I'm still here. No, y'all ain't saying it like I want you to say it. Please, please, everybody that's been hit, can you tell I'm... Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Look at me. Are you ready? You gonna make it. 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 Ooh wee. You gonna make it. You gonna make it. You gonna make it. You coming out of this. It's already looking better. I promise you, he didn't bring you this far to let you down. I'm gonna need you to do what you do. I'm gonna need you got strength now. Ready? Look at me, Pay attention. For some of you all, you have a certain skill set that will be used in the last 2 months. Everything that you've gone through has prepared you for right now. It's certain things that you had to learn to get out of this situation. You hear me? Watch me. Look at the screen. He ordered those who could swim. You could swim. Don't be scared. You were swimming before you got on the boat. You had a skill set to swim. You used to water. You know how to tread on water and breathe at the... That's a skill set. Everybody can't do what you do. Everybody didn't go to a swimming class. You didn't take the swimming class knowing that you would need it now. So what you thought was just a waste of time is about to save your life. Swim. Look, and those that can swim, watch me. We need those of you all that have the skill set, do what you do and get to the shore. They swam, and when they got there, why do you got to go first? Because those that can't swim need to see hope. You can't tell me that he let me make it and ain't gonna let you make it. I'm on the shore saying, same God. Look, I've had to swim through hell. I had to swim through poverty. I had to swim through sickness, and I made it. I had to swim through unhappy days. I had to swim through the attitude of people, but I made it. Anybody had to swim through some stuff, but you survived it all? Can I hear your worship? Can I hear your worship? Where my swimmers at? Where my swimmers at? So you can't swim? Let me show you why he broke the ship. Can I show you why he broke the ship? Because he knew you would need something to hold on to. Can I tell you why he shattered your situation? Because he knew that you would need something to hold on to. The rest were to get on planks, and others pieces of the ship. Stop right there. I was reading a commentary saying, this is the first sign of surfing. You thought you were just dancing off. That dance was preparing you. And some of y'all, you've had waves in your life that should have taken you down, but you've learned how to move your body. You've dodged some things, you went under some things, and popped back up. Y'all ain't saying nothing to me. And for those that couldn't stand on the board, you learned how to sit on the board and just move this way. Some of y'all even had to sit, lay down on the board and get there by any means necessary. You got to move your body and you got the strength. Do you notice? Everybody got to have some movement. With no movement, you'll die. I try to tell you, come on, everybody stand. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee. Everybody stand. Everybody stand. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee. Everybody stand. You can swim or you can surf. If you can't surf, you can sit on the board, but move your hands. You can lay on the board. Some of you swimmers say, my arms hurt. Look at me. You better move your feet. You better move your feet. Standing still is not an option. Standing still is not an option. Standing still is not an option. Can I look at me? Look at me. I just need you to get there. I just need to get you out. I got to get you out of the water to the sand. What have I told you? This next praise, this next movement is going to shift you. That you're going to be in another place. I feel sorry for some of y'all because you just come here. No. Tell your neighbor you have to do something. This is spiritual. This is spiritual. This is spiritual. Look at me. Look at me. Do you know why we walk the altar? Because we get out of the grip of the enemy. Do you know why we leap? We leap for joy. Do you know why we clap? We clap unto the God of our salvation. Do you know why we shout? Look at me. Church, 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 church. If you listen to me, something is about to happen in the spirit realm. And he take the foolish things to confound the wise. We look stupid to you, but we're survivors. Put a demand next to you. Say, we got to do something. You have to do something. You have to move out of this situation to get out of your present situation. Can I just give you one piece of revelation, and we're going to move in a few minutes? And it hit. It had to happen here. Look at me. You had to get a hit here. Can I please get your attention? Can I show you? We find out in the next chapter, Avonay, what the land was. Once safely on shore, we found out the island was called Malta. Can you bring the map up, please? Can you bring the map up? We found this map. Malta is a small island in the middle of the Mediterranean Sea. You'll miss it if you're not careful. You ready? If you go past this, the next piece of land is 200 miles away. God knew that they and the ship couldn't make it another 200 miles. So he caused the shipwreck. What if I told you he knew that you couldn't last another year on that job? What if I told you that he knew you couldn't last another month in that city, so he's behind the wreck to get you to your next location? He's behind it, but you can't get there just thinking about it. You're gonna have to move your body. You so busy crying that the ship is broken. What if I told you the ship took you as far as it could take you, but the piece, just a piece of the ship, can take you to your next destination? Can I show you what this Malta means? Can I show you what it means? Malta means refuge. What does refuge mean? A condition of being safe, sheltered from pursuit. I'm about to get you away from worry, danger, or trouble. And when you get there, I need you to hear me. Pay attention. Because some of y'all, it's not your final destination. It's like just a temporary spot. Can you bring up that next verse, verse 2? I need to show you what you're about to get. The islanders showed us